The existential routine of absurdism in which Sisyphus resides, pushing a large rock up a hill only for its weight to roll it back down, is part of what we call the human condition. Waking, working, resting. And for Sisyphus, this is his punishment, keeping the absurd alive. So why then should we imagine Sisyphus happy? Sisyphus revolts against the absurdism by embracing a fate he knows he will never finish. Despite the futility, he embraces the unreasonability of it with ease, revolting against the expected nihilism and despair that the gods have damned him to. This is his silent joy. His fate belongs to him. His rock is his thing. Sisyphus returning toward his rock at the foot of the mountain makes him a master of his own fate. Instead of only seeing him in a point of struggle going up the hill, we look at him walking down it and witness that the struggle itself, his condemnation, fills him with knowing purpose, deciding to continue the absurdity. His suffering, created by him, is his, teaching the higher fidelity that negates the gods and raises rocks. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. In the absurd, we don't see meaning. There is only without reason or intention. However, it is part of the human condition to have a chronic urge to search for meaning through reason in a world that is unreasonable. That reason is a desire for metaphysical transcendence. Both Albert Camus and David Graeber speak on absurdism with the notion that all is permitted. This isn't to say that good and bad are not real, but that what we define as good and bad is responsible for what occurs in that criteria and limits what actually is good and bad by our own actions. We want to establish meaning to what we experience to be good and bad. However, to realize that maybe through reason we find ourselves on a futile search for meaning, we should embrace the daily struggles that are repetitive and absurd as our own. That for better, our lives are entirely absurd. We should then persist in the face of absurdity, live life better, meaning or not, an act of revolt to the circumstance of life, to embrace absurdism rather than submitting to it. In a way, keeping the absurd alive through recognizing the freedom we have to just exist and appreciate life as is, that heaven is on earth, rather than living as good as possible, living as much as possible.